What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at man of the match Ziyech. We're going through a few of the new players we got. There's a Pogba left mid, Orisic, Vasquez, Hummels, I think Navas and PK. We're going to have a look at all of them on the Sunday, but the start of them is Ziyech. 5-star skills, 2-star weak foot, 5'11" high. He is left footed on the right side. He's had kind of like a mixed reception in terms of with Chelsea. He's got himself a first in form and now a man of the match. He has got a one to watch, so obviously that one will go up due to the fact that the man of the matches are also a factor of going up. Obviously, in terms of stats wise, it's not awful. Obviously, the weak foot is not great, so you are predominantly it's almost like a cutting in card. You're not really going to be able to cross too heavily with him just because you want to stay away from that right foot as much as possible. Maybe even a foot birthday Ziyech would have been pretty nice. A 5-star, 4-star or a 5-star, 3-star is a little bit better. 5'4" would have been my favourite. Trait-wise, we've got flair, we've got outside of the foot, no finesse shot, which would have been absolutely perfect for this card. Obviously, we have only got 77 finishing as well, something you've always got to be heavily reliant on in this kind of area. But with a Hunter Chem style, you will get the 94 pace, you will get 87 finishing, which is a little better. It's not quite 90s, which predominantly most of the top rated right wings are nowadays. You've not really got any strength, stamina, 82 again. I would have him more as a cam, if anything. That is obviously his original position, but he is playing kind of like right wing, right forward for Chelsea, as we see from this card. For me, I'm going to try him at right wing to start with, and then we'll bring him inside, see what he's like in kind of like the middle. I feel like that's where he's going to be more efficient. He's a very tricky player. He's going to be someone who can dribble and obviously use the skill moves and utilize them perfectly to get it onto his left foot, or also get it into the striker. Because obviously dribbling wise, it's pretty nice. Some of the stats, they're pretty standard. It's an 87 raid card. He's coming in at about 78 to 80k, and obviously they are brand new, so make sure you watch out for them prices. Everyone on the market at the moment is very high, so I would probably steer clear of buying any massive players right now. But if we do get foot birthday, and maybe kind of towards the end of whenever these are out of packs, if we do manage to get an upgrade pack, potentially then is a kind of like a buy time for him. Passing wise looks fantastic. He looks a decent card. It's nothing too amazing, but we're going to have a look and see what it's all about. We tried his inform way back when, so I'm imagining very, very similar to that. Let's jump straight into it. I need to sort out why that team chemistry is only 93. What can we see from Ziyech then? Get him past the defender. Can we cut inside? It's a lovely fake shot. Turn him. Defending is awful, but it's a cracking tackle as Ziyech wins it back. Good save. Into Ziyech. This is where the finesse shot would come in absolute clutch, but Schmeichel makes a good save. Obviously, his left foot is going to be favoured in a lot of these attacks. Ziyech down the wing. Oh, okay, I've completely missed Varane there. I do think that he probably will be better going in the middle just because he's so heavily having to come across. Not being able to use that right foot is going to be a huge hindrance on him just because you kind of know where he's going to go. And I feel like if you're in the middle, at least, you could at least fake going right. Whereas going right on this is not really an issue. Everyone's going to be going for the left side because obviously a cross isn't necessarily all that bad, whereas a cut inside is going to obviously predominantly mean that you're going to go for a shot. As Ziyech manages to do a little bit of dirty work, Kaka's going to find the rest. Oh, that's a lucky challenge from 90 Carlos Alberto. Ziyech with some fancy footwork there. His 5-star skills is going to be fantastic. It is literally just trying to get him on the ball in terms of in the right space as well. If you are a 5-star skiller and can definitely link up the skill moves, you're going to be absolutely laughing with a card like this, just for the fact that he is very nimble on the ball. You probably can work him so he can get a lot of penalties, just because a lot of people do tend to kind of rash challenge a lot of the time. And with obviously the fast footwork, he's going to be able to kind of duke everybody very, very easily. Ziyech, what can we do? We're trying to find that cut in into Matthias. Let's go back to him. This guy's got a wonderful, wonderful team. Lam is patrolling. Managed to find a little opening. And this is the problem. I don't feel comfortable enough to kind of go with his right foot there, so we have to try and find his left. Otherwise it's kind of just a hit and hope, and really in the kind of top tier of games, you don't want to be hitting and hoping. You want to be pretty much sure as anything. As we find him not offside there, we find a little dinking ball over to Mane, and Hart is going to take that with ease. Into Ziyech, Kazawa, go with the finesse. Oh wow, we're gonna have to put him in the middle. Into Ziyech, gonna find Mane running down the wing. Can we find him again? No, we're gonna find a defender instead. We have brought him into the middle just for the fact that I just think he's an average player at best, let alone trying to going up against like a prime Lahm and all of them good players. He's gonna find the ball over Puyol. Just not enough to get past Gomez again. It just seems that he's just very lackluster with a lot of things. It's a lovely bit of skill. Lovely. Cuts inside. There's the left foot, and that's got to be a penalty, ref. Ziyech with a lovely ball into Mane. This has got to be the goal. Gets the finesse. And I don't know if he moved him there, but a great save from Hart. Oh, there it is. He's moved the keeper. And Ziyech, I don't know if it was a bit of lag, but managed to get past the keeper. Lovely. And then it's just a simple tapping, really. I literally, for the 2 steps, I went for a step over and just nothing. And he just carried on walking. Ziyech. And across. Lovely little bit of a sweat goal. Goes with the heel to heel, or the whatever it is. Gets the ball across to Mane. That's really what he's going to be all about. The assist life is going to be good for Ziyech. His passing is very nice. His skill moves are quite good. I have kind of enjoyed his refreshing agility. It seems very, very quick to kind of move. I can't remember how tall he actually was, but definitely feels very easy to move on the ball and to manipulate which direction he's going. The left stick as well is going to be his best friend. As we find him in here. Oh, we just managed to make the wrong touch straight off the bat there, though. Find Ziyech. We're going to try and find it onto his left, because I don't think anybody's going to really expect you to kind of come back onto your left after getting that perfect right finesse to then try and go across goal. So you may have the upper hand with them sorts of positions. Ziyech again. Or manages to skip past him. We get the free kick. I wonder if he's actually any good at free kicks. It's probably a little far out. What are we looking for? Ziyech. 91, 80, 92 and 79. It probably is a little bit far out for my domain in terms of free kicks, but I bet there's a chance that you could get that in. Green timed. Not enough swaz on it, really. Ziyech has injured himself from the free kick. We find that across with Barnes. Puyol's going to make that interception, but Ziyech is going to make a cracking header. And I think, it's half time. Into Ziyech. Oh, gets it round him. It's beautiful. That's what he's for. The skill moves is going to be incredible for him. So if you are a 5-star skiller and so happen to be a Chelsea fan that really want to use this card, he's going to be decent. It's very, very basic fake shots there. Don't get me wrong, I'm definitely not a skiller, but I can kind of already see the ability that he will have. It's literally just that weak foot that I think really, really lets this card down. Ooh, wicked finesse shot from just outside the box from Ziyech. Managing to have a lot more time on the ball now. Now I have brought him into the centre. It does seem that position definitely does favour him in some extents. Oh, he's got very, very quick feet. Shooting is a little bit wild though, but no, quick feet definitely has a really knack for moving the ball and kind of changing the position. Into Ziyech again. It's lovely. Go for that La Croqueta. We'll try and come back. Get that pass off. Nearly getting it off. But you can see already the capabilities that this card has. Ziyech. It's got Puyol chasing. Puyol's an absolute animal when it comes to tackling. Probably should have changed my speed straight off the bat. But I thought, you know what? We'll see if we can beat him in a foot race where he kind of does start off ahead. He already knows where we want him to go there. There's a free kick. Ziyech. Another goal, another Ziyech goal, beautiful. Mane manages to pick him out of literally nowhere. 4 defenders around him. He manages to slot it home. Ziyech winning it back. Mane's going to get fouled. Back into him. I wanted Kaka, but we'll take a bit of Ziyech instead. Rainbow flick is not up to scratch though. Ziyech doing work. Little flip flap. We ran into him. He is, and that's one thing that I really want to test whilst using him very much consistently in terms of really running with him in the 80th minute, probably even about the 75th. He is absolutely shattered. Still managing to go round everybody though. Very easy to do once you're kind of already in their box, but he is absolutely shattered. The stamina is going to have a huge impact on him if you are looking to play in full 90 in foot champs and utilise him as quite an important player in the box and kind of outside the box as well, as we see him get another tackle in the dying minutes of the game. So then we have Ziyech's overall. He is a nice player. He's not necessarily amazing. Like we can make him look good at times, but he has got a lovely dribble on him. His left foot is cracking. He's got the 5-star skill moves, which is always a big bonus, and obviously a bit of pace, like whack a little bit of Hunter on him. 94, 97 acceleration with decent shooting. Passing is pretty decent already. Dribbling above average, but he feels nicer than what he actually has got. Like he feels better than an 86 dribble card. Obviously no strength. Stamina is woeful by the end of the game. He is absolutely blowing by the end. I think it was about 85th minute. We used him quite a lot, and he just could not carry on. He would not run for me. But in terms of the card itself, it's a hard one. I feel like in a cam he was much better. I cannot play him at right wing. He's so predictable coming in all the time, and I don't particularly want to be going down the wing and passing in that way. I like to see the kind of skillers front and centre, going through players, having a little bit of fun with it. It's just so boring going down the wing constantly. I like to sometimes just go straight through the middle with a few little kind of like spins, nothing too fancy. A little a Ribery spin, a Berber spin, a little bit of a rainbow flick, some step overs, little ball roll. It's very basic, but it works, and he's got great manipulation of the ball. His left stick dribbling is fantastic. It's the problem that when it comes to the overall product, he is just above average at the moment. If he does manage to get a team of the season for Chelsea, I feel like that could change everything, but the one thing he needs to change is that 2-star weak foot. At least 3, but I would personally say 5-star, 4-star, this card turns into something else. If we manage to get a team of the season that does that, then genuinely this card could be fantastic. And overall, he's 78k. For a Chelsea fan, getting Giroud in one day, Ziyech as a tradable card in the other, it's been a cracking day. Overall wise, I'm personally giving him, I'd say about an 8.4 out of 10. Let me know down below if you are using any of the other man of the matches, or you'd like to see any others. Let me know down below. Make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.